Happy Thursday, Facebook friends. Welcome back to Facebook. I'm Angie Garza, Director of Professional Learning and Educational Services at ROE 47, serving Lee, Ogle, and Whiteside counties. And if you're joining us this fine Thursday on Facebook, we are welcoming week 2 of the 2022-23 school year here in August. And we are so excited to see you back for season 3 of Teacher Talk. If you joined us last week, you'll know that we had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Jared Shaner, who is the new principal at Dixon High School. And we are so excited to kick off our Teacher Talk season by continuing to have these really wonderful and inspiring conversations with new administrators, educators, programs, and people here in our 3-county area. And so today is no different. We have a special guest here on Teacher Talk. We will introduce her in just a moment, but I would be remiss if I didn't start off our fine morning this morning by saying good morning to my friend, colleague, and co-host, Ms. Stacy Dingus. Good morning, Stacy. We are at the end of August. Ta-da!
Yes, we are, Angie, and good morning. Second full week in our house of getting into the school groove. So a little rough, but I have to say we're feeling it. You know, it feels a little fall out. Mother Nature is bringing some cool temperatures, which is always nice instead of, you know, it being 100 degrees on that first week of school. So I'm excited about the school year. I think there's a lot of positive things happening, and I'm excited to see what it brings our way.
Stacey, you're right. It's now that you say that, it's really interesting to note that we have not had a 100-degree day yet. And so what a wonderful treat as we start this school year. Hopefully that is a sign of good things to come. And we know that our kids were all filled with trepidation, and we're starting a school year that after 2 years feels normal. So how exciting. And you know, welcoming kids back and creating that positive vibe for the school year is really reliant upon our amazing teachers and administrators and paraeducators and all of our educational support staff here in the 3-county area. And so this morning, as we're looking to welcome new friends to our Lee Ogle Whiteside family, we are really excited and very pleased to announce that Ashton Franklin Center has a new high school principal by the name of Ms. Malinda Hurt, and she is joining us here this morning on Teacher Talk. Good morning, Malinda. Thanks so much for being here. I love seeing your smile on the second week of school.
Good morning. Thank you for having me today.
Absolutely. Well, Malinda, you and I had a chance to work. I shared this with you last spring, but you kind of started transitioning into your role at AFC at the end of last school year. So we had a chance to work together in the spring and over the summer. And I know a little bit about your story and just how exciting that is. And so I was wondering if you could kick us off this morning by sharing that with our listeners. What is your educational story? How did you end up at AFC?
Well, I'll try to give you the shortened version. So I will say that as a student, I was told by multiple teachers, like, you're going to be a teacher someday. And I thought, no, I just couldn't cut it there. I actually went to college to be a business major. And then right before the end, I was like, I don't think this is what I want to do. So I just picked up a random job. It wasn't, intentional, but it was as a paraprofessional in Stillman Valley's district in Meridian at Monroe Center. And I just fell in love with being able to invest in students and learning and growing alongside of them. And the staff was amazing. So I went back to school and became a teacher. And, I've been in different places. I've been an interventionist. I have been in Freeport. I did get to teach quite a while there in Stillman Valley, and then decided, I wanted to grow some more, and went ahead and got my master's. And now I'm here at AFC, and I'm so excited to be here. I love the small town. I still get to be in the same ROE, my Lee Ogle Whiteside, and it's just really exciting to get to be here.
Malinda, as I had shared before we pressed record, AFC, Ashton Franklin Center, is a community near and dear to my heart. Many, many years ago, I was a Franklin Center graduate before the two towns combined, but two rural, small communities that are just great. Good people, good families, good programs. Tell us a little bit about AFC. What's going on there?
Well, there's a lot going on. We're making improvements to the buildings. The elementary school is getting a new playground that's really exciting. Just, excited to see air conditioning in the building. The teachers are really excited about that. They opened up that new facility here at the high school with the new gym. And, then, we kind of took a break, and we weren't in the building. So I think they're just really excited to get in there and use the space and, make it their own. The kids really like it in there. And so just lots of exciting things just in the building alone. I know the staff, I was thinking about this on my way over today. The nation is in a time of a shortage, and AFC is just committed, and they are all in it. And I have all, certified staff. There's other states that are really struggling, and, my staff is excited to be here. So many of them are from the community. So there's just an extra level of commitment to what they're doing here. One of my favorite things was I met with teachers before the school year started, and one of our teachers said, I don't even know when I retire because I just love being here and I love growing. And that was so exciting to me because, some people count down and not here at AFC. They just want to grow and learn. And we do have a lot of new staff, and our veteran staff has embraced that and is excited to learn from them and share, their expertise. I know that over at the elementary school, Ms. Burkett has been a gem to me. She's helped guide me through all of this. So it's just been so great to be here with the staff, and now having students in the building, getting to know them and them getting to know me has been so exciting, well-mannered, yes, ma'am. And I love that. And, students that are excited about taking classes that will help them grow after graduation, hearing them talk about what they want to do just makes me proud to be here at AFC.
Linda, I love to see your excitement. And I saw that even last spring as you were looking to transition into this role. And I think what really has impressed me about you is that you've really taken a lot of time to kind of get into that mindset, to get to know the community, to think about what it would be like to, take the helm this fall at AFC Middle School, High School. And so can you talk to us a little bit about, there's a lot of preparation that goes into a new school year. So can you tell us a little bit about maybe how you prepared, how your staff prepared, how you prepared, because you are transitioning from that classroom educator role into an administrator role, which is a little bit of a different lens to be looking at things in education. So talk to us a little bit about that preparation from your staff point of view, as well as how you kind of prepared yourself for this year.
Preparing the staff was easy because, they're comfortable here. They know their kids, they know the curriculum, and they're excited to grow too. We have been so blessed to have you come on board with us and help us plan for a whole new math curriculum, which is exciting. And for me as an administrator, I realized how exciting it was going to be. I was able to attend professional development in June, and there were a ton of teachers in there on their summer break, excited for a whole week to just kind of dig into a brand new curriculum. And that really told me I was in the right spot. These people want to grow. They're excited to grow and to learn. And that's just, a dime a dozen kind of deal. So I'm excited with what we're doing with math right now. We're starting the research process, and then hopefully we'll be able to pilot different programs to see which one works best for our students. And then we'll repeat the process with ELA next year. And that's really exciting to create brand new curriculum and to really, grow as a district and grow our students into the leaders we know they'll be. I know for me as an administrator, just getting ready, I started to work with the IPA, the Illinois Principals Association. And, I have my mentor, Dr. Chris Lewis over at Rochelle. So he has been kind and checking in on me the last few weeks, like, you still standing? What can I help you with? So it's really great to have that. And then Dr. Hannah, who is down in the southern part of the state, he is, coming alongside those new administrators and making sure we know what we need to be doing. And then, just supporting us with our different situations. So it's been really great to have the IPA behind me. And Mr. Lindy, our superintendent here, has been so helpful. I cannot, sing those praises enough. There have been definite times, where he just came into my office and said, give me one thing off your list so that, you can move forward. So it's been really great to have him mentor me and, just make sure that I feel confident moving forward.
Malinda, you had mentioned something earlier that at the ROE we're very aware of, as well as everyone in education, is there is an educator shortage right now. We are addressing it at the state level and at our local level with our pathway program, trying to grow our own, identifying students that are involved in education. Definitely a challenge that those of us that live in the world of education are facing. What about some challenges that you are coming across as, a new principal, new to the administrative role? It sure does sound like things are going great at AFC, but, I know every family has some mountains to climb that first week of school. What are some challenges that you have, see in your upcoming weeks, maybe in your new position?
Before I say too much about the challenges, I want to speak to that, growing your own. AFC is doing a really great job with that and, supporting our paras that want to come up and be teachers. We have, I think, three paras that will be student teaching in the next year and a half. And then we'll be able to, commit to some time here at AFC. So that's just exciting to see, the students get to see that growth. And then we're also working with the ROE with those pathway programs and getting those settled. So I am very excited about that. And I think it makes the challenges easier to tackle when you know that you have a plan. I just think for the biggest challenge in administration right now was, supporting staff. Teacher burnout is a real thing, as we talked about that national shortage. And coming off the last 3 years was hard, being in the classroom during those years, I know what they were going through to an extent. And so I just want to make sure that I'm there to support them and to make sure that they feel valued and seen by the community and really, bringing those things together. I've been working with different people in the community of how we can embrace our teachers and embrace our school districts to be, one big team. Our students haven't experienced a normal school year for 3 years. So there's an interesting balance of empathy that, that is hard. And then also progress. We have to keep going forward. We have to keep pushing. We need to keep growing. And, getting students back into the habit of, choosing to come to school to learn and to grow. They're excited to be here. They're excited to be in the halls, in the classrooms. We are tackling some new SEL, programs to make sure that we're addressing the fact that our students have gone through, something that no one else has before them in the classroom. So making sure that we're, being attentive to our students, but also for me, being extremely attentive to my staff, making sure that they feel supported.
Okay, Malinda, we got that out of the way. We've acknowledged our challenges. We know it's ahead of us. And I know that you will tackle all of those with grace and a smile on your face. But let's kind of flip that thinking and tell us a little bit about what you're excited about for this school year as you continue your journey as the instructional leader at AFC.
The first thing is it's my first year as an admin. So I'm just excited to learn and to grow. I know that, there'll be hiccups along the way, but as I have found in this first month, this staff is here for it. They're here to support me. They're here to work as a team. And so I'm really just excited to grow with these people in particular. But I think I went into administration because I saw a need for teachers to be heard. And, I on teacher Twitter, if you go anywhere on education Twitter, there is a lack of teachers being heard. And I know that there are rules and that there are laws, and we can do both. We can tend to those teachers that are in the classroom every day, all day with our students. These are the people that impact our leaders for the future. And I take that very seriously. So I want them to know that they're supported. I want to take that coaching role. I'm not here to, get you on anything, but to help, any resources that they need, help them grow, help them be excited about what they're doing in the classroom. I think sometimes we, get a narrow vision and we only see the things that are hard. So I'm here to, remind them of the things that they should be celebrating and, their successes. But then also, this is just a new way that I get to invest in students. And it's really exciting. Before I had a classroom and now I have this big building of students that I get to impact in some way. And so, that's the plan. I've tried to be out in that hallway as much as possible, get into the classroom so that they know I'm here for them as well. I've been the acting guidance counselor for a little bit If anyone is a social worker, call me. So that's been very interesting. But the best part about it, that may have been hard, was sitting here and talking with students about, well, what class should we take? Where are you going? What do you want to do? Those are exciting conversations to have with students. Our students have plans, they have goals, and just getting to hear what they want in life and what they want to be leading is just, it's an absolute pleasure. I'm very excited that this is where I am.
Malinda, it's always just so refreshing to talk with you and just to kind of swim in that excitement that you have. And I love hearing you talk about growth. I think about you as we've done some work together so far, and we will continue to do lots of work together this year and beyond. But I see you as someone who leads with empathy, someone who leads in a very supportive way and is really focused on progress so that you can make sure that all of your teachers and all of the learners in your building continue to excel and achieve and become the people that they are meant to be. So thank you so much for saying yes to the position, and thank you so much for being our second guest here on Teacher Talk. We hope that you have an amazing first year as an administrator, and can't wait to see all the good things that come your way. Friends, that wraps up this second edition of Teacher Talk on season 3, celebrating our kickoff to the 2022-23 school year. We hope that you've enjoyed hearing these messages of excitement and inspiration as we start our year together. We also hope that as you look forward to your day today, that you have an amazing rest of your Thursday, an even better Friday, an amazing, incredible, sunshine-filled, relaxing weekend. And we will see you right back here next Thursday for another edition of Teacher Talk.